So many people ask me, what is the single most important piece of education or learning or wisdom that I ever got? And for me, it's this book, the Silva Mind Control Method. When I was 14 years old, I stumbled upon this book on my father's bookshelf. I was a kid growing up in Malaysia, and I was a good student. But this book opened me up to a whole different world of learning. It opened me up to what scientists today call accessing altered states of consciousness. And the Silva Method completely changed my life. Yes, Mindvalley publishes so many personal growth programs, and almost all of these programs I have gone deep in. But this was the first one. This was the one that really shifted me. And apparently, 10 million other people who ended up studying the work of Jose Silva. Jose Silva passed away in 1999, but he left an incredible legacy of teaching people how to go deep into their mind and activate and use tools at the alpha, theta, and delta brainwave frequency. Tools that can completely transform their world, from intuition to natural healing to visualizing your goals and seeing coincidences happen to move you towards your desired outcome. And that was what dazzled me about Silva. My first big victory with Silva was healing my skin. Growing up, I had serious skin problems. My mom would take me to a dermatologist just so I could have my skin treated. And I felt ugly and I felt like an outcast. I was the kid that they teased at school because of pimples. Now, I remember reading in this book, and it's somewhere in this book, Jose Silva mentions that the skin is the human organ most susceptible to healing with your mind. And so I took the advice in this book, and following the techniques here, in a period of 5 weeks, I healed a skin disease that had plagued me for 5 years. That was my first big victory. And since then, I've been able to activate with my mind things that are so powerful. It is crazy that this is not in every schooling system in the world. And this is why I was so honored when Jose Silva's daughter, Diana Silva, and the Silva family asked me to be the new face of the Silva Method and to bring the Silva Method to Mindvalley. So let me show you what we created on Mindvalley. This is the new Silva system designed on Mindvalley. You're watching it here on my Apple TV. But it's also available on your desktop if you don't have an Apple TV device, and your iPhone. By the way, you'll notice sometimes if you see me on stage, my fingers are like this. I'm holding it to my side very subtly, but my fingers are like this. This is a Silva technique called the 3 fingers technique. Silva teaches you to train your brain. So when you join your 3 fingers together like this, you instantly activate alpha waves, which puts you in a creative state. So when I'm on stage, I can almost channel information, and I know what to say because I'm instantly going in alpha. I've actually hooked my brain up to EEG machines, and it's instantaneous. My brainwave frequency immediately drops. So when I'm thinking, when I'm in a meeting, you will see me subtly do this with my finger, often behind my back or by my side, but it's really easy. It's like a hypnotic trigger that puts you in a slightly more relaxed alpha brainwave frequency to induce creativity. Now, speaking of creativity, you'll also notice I write a lot of books, I produce a lot of content, I produce a lot of videos. When I'm writing books, when I'm producing content, I'm able to use Silva to go into these relaxed states, alpha or theta. In this case, when I'm writing books, sometimes I go into the theta level of mind, and it creates this incredible fluidity of ideas. Some people call it intuition. It's a lot more than that. It's like your brain is a Ferrari, and I'm able to generate speeches, books, talks, almost on the fly. It's this magnificent ability to just pull together information and output it in the right way. Now let me show you how I start my day with Silva. This is my bedroom. It's also where I meditate in the morning. Now when I meditate to Silva, I use the Mindvalley Omvana app. All the Silva audios and guided training techniques are in the app. And what's really cool about this app is you can customize every Silva track. So you can take this projection to home exercise. You don't have to understand what projection to home means. If you're in the program, you will see how powerful this is. But you can combine it with any type of background sound, from Jose Silva's original alpha and theta beats to more updated binaural beats or music. So you customize your meditation experience. It's actually really, 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 really cool. So I sit in bed, I would have Om Vana on my desktop table, and I meditate cross-legged to Silva, holding my fingers together like that. And I start every day. So as you guys know, I invented a meditation called the sixth phase. I still use the sixth phase. The sixth phase is my combination of everything out there. But in phase 4 of the sixth phase, when you see your future, that's when I apply Silva. And often after I do my regular sixth phase meditation, if there's a problem or challenge in my life, what I do is I use the Silva mental screen technique to work on that challenge or problem. Silva teaches you a style of meditation where your hands are actually active. So if you see me meditate, my hands are moving like that. But what I'm doing actually here is often healing, working on a problem, or working with energy. It's really interesting to see someone meditate with Silva. I forgot to mention this. This is my book of dreams. I literally found this in a yoga store and I had to get it. Silva teaches you to remember your dreams and to find answers in your dreams. So sometimes you might wake up in the middle of the night with a dream thought and I write it down. You learn a statement in Silva which allows you to find answers in your sleep. Now this gets really interesting. One of the most interesting states in the human mind is the delta frequency. Typically you go into this frequency when you're asleep. Most people are asleep at delta. Silva teaches you how to tap into delta for highly creative problem solving, where the answers that you seek in life come to you through your dreams or through interesting coincidences you see the very next day. I've used this particular technique called the mental video technique many times with incredible results. It is the centerpiece and the most advanced technique in the Silva Ultramind system. So tune into this week's masterclass where I'm going to be taking you through all of these incredible techniques to access altered states of mind.